I hope you've been having a wonderful time today, and welcome back to the DreamHack Dallas Fighting Games stream. We are currently in the midst of our insane Smash Ultimate doubles run with some of the best talent of Texas and beyond. We've been here all day to do it. I'm Kimona. This is my boy Proxy. What's good?
Dude, it's been an incredible time so far. Creeping into the top 8 now. We've already played one of the matches, and I'm excited to get to see even further into it. We've got our established teams already pressed through in the winners, and everybody playing their way down through the losers bracket. Man, a lot of teams worth watching here. I'm just excited to see how it turns out.
Yeah, and honestly, you know, the fact that only a couple of the teams are static and people are starting to find their groove with new teammates and new visions. It's so fun to watch that doubles action, and we've already gotten a little taste of that top 8 action earlier when we just now watched Shu and Kronos go up against Grayson and Atomic. Now we'll get the other side to see who will be taking on Shu and Kronos in winners finals as we play through winner semis here. You've got Beastly and Mold pictured on the left there. On the right, Mutace and Lima, the #1 seeded team of the event. They have looked indomitable so far today, but same goes for Beastly and Mold.
Yeah, and these two are playing a very similar style of game plan here. I mean, a lot of the times it has been R.O.B just going absolutely bananas, being able to go in, get aggressive, carry out these roles, but putting him up against Palutena, she's going to be the best bodyguard to let Lima just handle this Ness. The PK kid can't really do a lot once he's in these combos.
No, Ness has a lot of trouble dealing with Bayonetta because she can burst in with big hitboxes that, you know, Ness, again, it's kind of like we talked about with Lucas earlier. Yeah, he's got good movement mix-ups, but he's going to be generally around the same area, and that's what Bayonetta's so good at eating for breakfast.
Absolutely. The forward air combo, able to get the follow-up here, but R.O.B just a little too mobile to be able to escape out of that. Got to do your best here to keep Ness alive. Unfortunately, laser hits, but there you go. Like you said, the stall with the Psy Magnet.
A big part of Beastly's game plan right there. Look at him right there. I almost choked. Seeing him get just, I mean, bore down on by a Bayo and a Palo at the same time, but perfect movement gave Mold time to get in and save him, and now Red Team does get the first stock.
Oh, and it's going to go very deep to try and get the Palutena here, but Mute just picks the perfect angle to actually make it back here, and both stocks still intact for the Red Team here. Just tacking on as much extra as they can.
Oh, and Mute was trying to wait for the Bayonetta of Lima to come back and save him, but the R.O.B got there first. Mold with a great save, and Lima not able to pick up his kill, and we'll just go right back to the stage, try and let Mute close out the ledge trap. But again, Beastly's maneuvering out of disadvantage has been amazing.
Yeah, it's just unreal, and spacing even there, using the magnet just to barely go high over the up tilt. And there's another amazing conversion. He's doing it for LeChonk, dude.
Mold is just all on top of him. He has been clobbering anybody who gets into his threat zone. And like you said, we've just seen so much aggro R.O.B today, which is so unusual because you generally think of R.O.B as a character that'll hang back. But no, he likes to box, just as Bayonetta will like to come in there and wallop you with that back air. And finally, that forward air will kill as well, so stocks are back to even, and look at how close Blue Team kept this as well.
Absolutely. I mean, that was a very long time to have taken that little percent. That was a ton of unanswered damage coming out from all these guys. Kind of going with the down air, avoiding that up. Okay, looking for the down tilt. I like the idea from them, but able to separate afterwards.
Beastly's maneuvering has just been like the art of the drunken fist. It's been he coming at a disadvantage. It's been so weird, and yet he just does not get hit, and I don't understand it.
Oh, but there's one of the problems here for R.O.B. Able to get carried off the top. I mean, we joke about it, but man, he is kind of large. It's pretty easy, especially for two characters that just combo food these large bodies in Palutena and Bayonetta.
R.O.B doesn't have a lot of losing matchups. Bayonetta definitively one of them, but Red Team not looking like they're in a losing matchup right now. They have been so good in their counter hit game. Beastly, again, great landings. This time, though, Lima and Mutace both able to pick that up. And we'll see him get back to the ledge as Mute trying to lock down the R.O.B as well, potentially put that onto the last stock. 2 1v1s, and Blue Team's got all of the stage control.
Okay, Ness almost able to make it back. Does air dodge out of that back air twice in a row, actually, and is not quite able to save the R.O.B here, but he is going to go for the stock share. So 135 Ness. All you've got to do is live here, brother.
I mean, you know, given how good Beastly's been in the disadvantage, I respect it. And again, you almost always want to do a 2v2 if you can. The laser almost killing his own teammate, but the snipes don't come through. Beastly at 168 is hanging on by a thread, and all it takes is Lima to go off stage and killed him and then saved him, because why not?
Couple good techs in a row, uses that air dodge. Here comes the up B. Actually, he angles it upwards, was just trying to go for damage, it looked like. Knew he wasn't going to be able to make it back. I respect the idea, but now R.O.B into 2 tough matchups.
Just watching Lima target change off stage so quickly is insane. It's like watching Tens do Kovacs. I'm like, what? How is this guy able to change targets so quickly and accurately? But we gotta wonder, how does Mold get back into this game? He needs to take a stop, but that double jump gonna get caught out by the lingering up smash at the ledge. Lima and Nudes taking that game 1.
Yeah, I like the idea there of trying to stall below, try and burn a little bit of that fuel. You know you've got plenty to be able to actually make the recovery, but takes a little bit too long, and Nudes, one thing that people don't talk about enough in Smash is getting used to people's tempo. And that Nudes, that was a pure tempo call out. Knew exactly when the air dodge was going to come out. It's just perfect. Was charging before the air dodge came out.
Well, and that's, again, you sort of identify your win conditions as you go. And one of the things that Palu is so good at is just being hard to predict which win condition she's going for, because she has so many. And that up smash at the ledge can cover a lot, where the Bayonetta behind you can cover everything else. So love that play from Nudes. Let's see if blue team can do it again, or if red team has an answer. Game 2 goes back to Pokemon Stadium 2. The blue team is off to a little bit of a stronger start this time.
Oh, R.O.B almost was able to start converting with those combos there. Tries to shoot the laser. That boost kick, a little too quick to get there.
And Lima was looking for, I think it's an auto-cancel up air that you have to turn around to get that combo to extend, and just missed his timing enough that Mold was able to escape, but still took quite a bit of damage for it. And Beastly trying to fight the Palutena, also finding himself in the same situation. Now red team does get a little bit of stage control to play with. What can they do with it?
Oh, not a lot, as R.O.B is immediately knocked off. Lima tries to go straight back in to go in for the PK Kid, but it's not enough. Good evasion and DI there.
Wow, and then Beastly smart enough to just go ahead and take those jabs, knowing the up smash was coming. The forward smash, taking out both the members of the red team. It's the giant fist.
He said 2 quick ones. Good lord. Got the throw, trying to go for the back. Oh, Lima intercepts! Catches Mute!
I don't know how he does it. Like, the situational awareness that this kid has is just insane. And maneuvering around the R.O.B, that ABK is so hard to lock down. And we go to the 2v1 now. Dangerous for Beastly. He has no escape out of it unless they drop their combo.
Lands goes for the up smash. Good way to get the kill here. Oh, and manages to get the reversal here. So evening up a little bit more. Still a tough position here for the red team, but more than doable now as Mute trying to go for the drag downs here. Gets R.O.B to the ground to get harassed by this Bayonetta.
And we see Nudes doing such a good job of just threatening away the R.O.B as Lima goes out, gets the kite block on the PK Thunder, stuffing that Nest recovery. Can't hit yourself if it hits somebody else. And so that is the Nest going down. And look at Mute rack up the damage as well. Can Mold close out this ledge guard?
Not quite. Had a great idea though. Mute is continuing to harass here on the Nest, just making sure he can't go and save the R.O.B. 143. Gotta hold on to this best you can. The forward smash almost got them both.
And Nudes trying to follow up on that throw from Lima. And they might go for a little bit of a target switch here, although Beastly KOing his opponent. That was the target switch. They just had their opponents do it for them.
Okay, went for the neutral get up here. Able to avoid the witch twist. Very nice stuff.
Wow, that shield poked because R.O.B's got that big bottom part of the body and you're dead. I'm sorry, kid, you're dead. Lima doesn't drop those. It's down to Beastly to take 4 stocks at a high percent Ness.
Oh.
This is going to be Lima and Nudes in Winners Finals.
Yeah, absolutely, especially with the hit on the wall. Even with the tech coming, they were both so ready to go for the edge guard. Just unrelenting in the pressure. And that is, I think, the most impressive thing about their teamwork specifically is that Bayonetta getting to go as aggressive as they do and being able to always be there. Mute puts out such like an aura of aggression without necessarily overcommitting to it. You know that the Palutena is just like, you just see the dark shadow behind Bayonetta, just a squad buffed up waiting.
It's like it's like the Hajime no Ippo killer intent.
Exactly.
You run up and you're like, I'm gonna hit you, and they're like, oh, he's gonna hit me, and then he's just standing there. That's the Nudes.
Yeah, exactly,
sure.
Absolutely. But I mean, works out beautifully. Winners finals, like you said, able to punch the ticket.
Yeah.
Good
and
stuff.
Again, Lima and Mute just look so strong when they're so fluid. I'm curious to see how they're going to do against Shu and Kronos because Bayo historically heavily struggles against Snake. Like, easily one of her worst matchups in the entire game. And that does not get helped in doubles when you don't get the time to space those hitboxes perfectly. Grenades are going to keep busting you out of all the damage you want to do.
That and a Mario running amok in the whole situation, having it be hard enough to carry Snake, having Mario be able to be there, to be the bouncer, to break up the combos in addition, and be able to threaten your teammate enough to where a lot of the times Lima can potentially be put in situations where it comes to, do I try to combo the Snake who could potentially just frame one, rip a grenade out on me, or do I need to go save my teammate who is just getting mauled by a Mario? It's just an Italian guy with a hat who just won't stop. Oh my god.
He has no quit. He has no quit. And hey, people in losers bracket have no quit either. They're trying to plow their way forward to make it all the way deep, deep, deep into the bracket. And I'm hearing a little bit of Atomic and Grayson, because I heard the Joker, I heard the R.O.B.
Okay.
They're going to go up against Aaron and Cisco, who took out Fufa and Fox, who had looked so strong, but Aaron and Cisco will... They played Atomic and Grayson earlier?
I think they did. They definitely played against a R.O.B. earlier.
They did not. They played against the other
No, they played against the other R.O.B. I know they did, because I was going to say Lucina. Yeah, because Lucina versus Ness. That makes sense.
Yeah.
But this is another kind of tough matchup here. This is, I think, a harder one for them than the last R.O.B. X teammate they played against. Because I think that Joker itself, Joker represents a lot of tough situations for Byleth to have to deal with. I think Lucina overall does pretty well in the matchup, but it's going to be a lot of, if Joker feels like it wants to go in, wants to be the aggressor, Joker can absolutely just jump on top of Byleth. He's so sticky, hard to get rid of.
Yeah. I mean, we've seen Atomic do a good job of stock tanking, because again, he's been mostly this weekend.
Agreed.
I say weekend, it's been one day, but he has mostly, as Grayson's teammate, been playing a hard support role in making sure that they maintain stage control and, of course, the traditional double support in which you're coming back and helping your teammate. But a lot of the times, you're going to see Grayson up in the face of these sword characters, putting on some damage, and then Atomic right behind to some support. But a little different of a game plan here because, like you said, Joker against these sword characters can do so well. Nearly a reversal. Damage all over the place, and somehow everybody's alive.
Yeah, big scramble in the end. I mean, it comes out with 70+% on Byleth, the big loser of that trade. And now R.O.B. on the edge guard here. Lucina mixing it up pretty well, but takes a decent grip of damage for it here.
It was amazing drift by Cisco off stage there, but will only live to see his teammate annihilated on that first stock with Atomic. Again, playing that support role has hardly taken any hits, and this 2v1 for the red team against him could be huge as he does get the tech, and Arsene comes in clutch.
Just barely. Most of the time when you see Arsene, it makes your recovery a little bit more exploitable here from Joker, but look at these two way off the stage. The light hitbox Joker somehow gets the edge guard, and the tandem edge guards are starting to put this game a little more out of reach here. Red team, a lot of work to do.
The blue team are spirit linked. They're drift compatible. Get these two a giant robot to fight in against the kaiju immediately.
Okay, nice get up attack. Like the idea. Let's put off the stage here. Lucina is going to be the aggressor off the stage. Definitely the right call.
And there's great support right there from Aaron, noticing that Rebel's guard, getting the Joker off stage so that there's a free path for Cisco to get back on. But that is the first stock that they take. I love the aggressive offstage play with the Lucina because her edge guarding is second to none. And what a great weight on the Arsene popping. Cisco, 2 nice stocks.
I love the idea there. He's going to go for the up smash. Tries to charge it up. Laser does hit both, but not too consequential here as the Dancing Blade only hits once. And nice spacing on that Nair. Lucina's doing a great job of threatening R.O.B's shield, and threatening it from angles that the forwarder out of shield is not really a factor. That's so hard to deal with.
Any of these characters have a lot of angles they can cover. Lucina's one of them. Joker's another one. That's why he got that stock. And that down air nearly killing off the top. It is so strong, but again, R.O.B is a big boy, able to live that very nicely.
Dash attack looking good. Tries to land. Good pressure, and I love that from Byleth. Byleth recognizes the situation, immediately jumps away, doesn't want to be in front in those crazy brawl situations. They are playing positionally so well.
And look at that, just jumping right back to center stage, and in addition, that covers Grayson trying to retreat. Red team definitely has got a fighting shot here. Cisco, he's going to be the last one alive for the red team against a big blue team advantage, and pop goes the Weasel with the forward smash. buried into the ground and popped right back up. Blue team with a solid Game 1 victory.
Yeah, good on them to get rid of it quick, too, because Cisco, as we've seen, has been putting on magic. Cisco has been one of the 2 great 2v1 players that we've seen so far today. Cisco and Soy. Shouts to Soy, by the way. It was doing ridiculous in 2v1s. But, yeah, Cisco has been putting on magic when it comes to these 2v1s. So closing that stock out quick is important. And what are you thinking for stage pick here? Okay.
You know, I wasn't expecting a bigger stage, but the more I think about it, the more I'm like, all right, if you're playing Byleth, right, again, you don't want to be boxing with these characters.
Yeah.
You want to be able to make up some range, but I think a key aspect of it is that you want the ability to just have your feet on solid ground, right? You don't want to be scrambling.
Agreed.
You want to let your teammate pass to you, and Lucina's one of the best characters to do that, right?
Agreed.
She's a volleyball setter, and as a Byleth, you're going for the spike.
Absolutely. I mean, predictable paths of attack are so important when it comes to team combos, like you said. Very, very strong. So again, that neutral air combo comes out. Atomic mashes the Rebels guard to great effect halfway there.
Yeah, boy, he just held that down B button and got plenty of that Rebel gauge, and now deep off stage, Cisco delaying that recovery did not help. That is first stock gone incredibly quickly, and it was all down to that aggressive edge guard from Atomic, whose invincibility from summoning Arsene comes through.
Yeah, and this is such a stark change here. We've been praising Atomic all tournament for being an incredible support player, playing patiently, being a great job of supporting Grayson on the carry. Atomic has changed hats this set. Is playing incredibly well in all of these edgeguard situations.
Blue team has been initiating a ton of 1v1s, but if you have that support capability, Atomic will always be right there for you. He's like the Friends theme, but no friends here. That forward smash will take out his own teammate. That is so unfortunate for the red team, who down 3 stocks to 6.
Yeah, gotta find some kills here. That's the most important thing. Looking for the back air, gets the tech.
And there's that back air. Red team finally gets themselves on the board with Atomic. His second Arsene is looming already.
Yeah, so far ahead on these Arsene cycles. Something we talk about a lot in singles and in doubles. It might even be more important being able to have access to this character, but no, gets the kill early.
Cisco has been so on top of that, knowing that the moment that Atomic...
the team combo! What a use of the forward tilt!
I forget what I was going to say about Cisco. It's all about the blue team right now. I mean, they are just absolutely on a roll. Cisco, though, looking for this deep edge guard, does open himself up an opportunity. And again, this is what I'm saying. He knows that Atomic wants to get aggressive when that Arsene gets summoned, and he is facing around those aggressive options perfectly.
Okay, got the throw. Rob found the forward tilt, gets the snipe. Byleth is gone. Absolutely.
Just peppered by these projectiles all game. It has been quite the annoyance for the red team. And it might be the end of the set for them as well, as Atomic going off with those down guns, trying to just put some more holes in that.
Okay, was able to find the up air, couldn't get a follow-up afterwards. Just looking for the setup for Rob, but it's not quite working out here.
Cisco trying not to commit to anything big, does catch Atomic, dropping the shield, but Grayson, even better recognition of that situation, and I guess that was a down air. I'm just going to assume that's what happened.
Yeah, that was a tough one for sure. I mean, managed to sneak in an incredible footstool there, because being able to kill with moves that don't leave you compromised is one of the most important things in a 2v1, because even if you do land that forward smash, right, even if you do get that incredible, like, crazy down smash read, you're left susceptible to the other teammate. Being able to get kills with things like footstools is like the most insanely optimal thing to go for. So that's what we love to see. But
team footstool combos go in.
They're
not real, but they're so
hard.
cool.
It's not real, but it's too hard.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So it's both. There's no reason to go for them unless you know. Every time I see like a team combo with like a bunch of footstools and like there's a Donkey Kong, I'm like, okay, this is staged.
Yeah, like what?
what are we doing here?
Oh my god, dude.
But that's
not on DK.
That's big stuff. Yeah, no, not on the DK. It's always fake when it's on the DK.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, all right, now show me it on Squirtle.
Yeah, right. Like, show me it on Marth. I don't know anything, but yeah, Atomic and Grayson now will be waiting in losers semifinals on the other losers quarters match with that is Aaron and Cisco out at 5th. We have one more of those to hand out. It will be to either Beastly and Mold with that other R.O.B team looking nice, or it will be J12 and Phenom who have clawed their way through the losers bracket to get
a long
this
run.
far. Yeah,
a really long run back for them, being sent to losers relatively early to one of the seeded teams that has done a great job to bring themselves back to a respectable 5th place at minimum. 5th place at worst at DreamHack.
I'm pretty sure that pays out.
Absolutely.
I'm pretty sure that pays out.
I believe it is top 8 all weekend here.
Because...
Yeah?
Awesome. Production on top of it. God bless you.
Oh, my God.
God bless you. I'm big fan. I don't even remember what I was saying.
I do love robots, but...
Oh, right. Yeah. I mean, DreamHack's got this huge prize pool for all of the FGC games. Like, for Smash as well, in case you want to draw the line.
No, it all counts.
It's all on the same board, but there are a lot of big prize pools. Doubles for Ultimate and Melee, I believe, are both $1,000 prize pools, and then $5,000 for singles. And like nobody knew, but as it turns out, DreamHack takes care of their competitors.
Yeah, I mean that's one of the nicest things about the tournament and about the experience itself. Honestly, is just being able to I don't know, support. I mean that has been the topic of the week. It seems like for everybody on Twitter. So here it is. Come to DreamHack. Haha.
And hey, you know what? We got the fighting game characters. Why not bring one of them right back with the Kazuya Mishima from Phenom? It has been a threat all day. Let's see what it can do against characters that can lock him down, though. You've got the projectiles from the R.O.B and the Ness. That can be a big nuisance for a slow character like Kazuya.
But I mean, the momentum that both of these characters on the red team can generate is incredible. And what a great gyro catch there from J12, playing it really straight and narrow so far.
J12's got plenty of R.O.B experience. That is known as somebody who lives in Texas. And why not down air to up smash, catching Mold in that end lag. Perfectly executed first stock for J12.
Ooh, I love the falling dare straight into the electric wind. The Godfist coming through, tries to go for the stop, but no, he ends up losing it. J12 gets stage spiked.
Just so unfortunate. Phenom had the most, like the sauciest save of all time, and then his teammate died anyways to a R.O.B forwarder. Like, that's so sad, bro.
Okay. Jumps out of the up tilt there. R.O.B just chooses to charge the gyro. Your teammate is getting bodied, but no. Okay, saves himself. Good use of the back air.
When in doubt, win the 1v1, right? Like, that's all it comes down to. Beastly, though, finally dropping that first stock. He was the last one to do so. Now we'll have to see if he can put some pressure on J12, who has been all over this R.O.B so far.
Oh, no, the gyro!
Just barely connecting. To snipe the R.O.B himself. He's like, wait, that's mine. Come on, bro.
Okay, good amount of damage down. Try to go for the dare. Kazuya sends him at that awkward angle. Is able to fire the laser to save his teammate. J12 on the offensive now, but just barely able to save him with the gyro.
Oh my god, the latest gyro hit of all time. J12, though, with that high raptor boost, getting back on stage. Tough recovery for Beastly to hit, but again, team play has been amazing for Blue Team all tournament. Mold right there to make sure Beastly had an avenue back to that ledge.
Up smash out of shield, very, very strong. Able to get the punish there. That should win. Godfist able to intercept his teammate though. Luckily his percentage not quite there to get the kill. Good fastball to save him.
I can't believe how many times we've seen J12 hit down air into up smash, because that's like not a thing. Oh, perfect edge guard. There is no way Blue Team drops this.
Oh, they dropped everything!
It was not just a drop, they broke the plate!
It was undroppable. Oh no!
Commentator's curse. My fault.
Sorry. You know.
Yeah, well, it happens. And now Blue Team working on a comeback. Now, well, the stocks are even, but you've got Mold sitting at these high percents. You've got to take advantage of that big R.O.B weight.
Absolutely. Able to get the landing. Goes for the throw. Dare comes through. He gets the side B. And now he finds himself way off the stage looking for the disrespect. Dare, but he said, I'll handle it myself.
Whew. That edge guard was insane. He hit him with like 5 different things in the span of 3 seconds. I didn't know Captain Falcon could do that.
I say, it's one of those things, you're like, did they give him extra jumps? You're like, oh my god.
Like, wasn't even a fan of footstool or anything. He just...
Oh, dude.
He's like Morbius. He's just learned how to double jump. He's learned how to fly. It's Morbin time, baby.
Oh, no, dude. It's a stand back.
Stand
Oh,
back.
no.
He can't be contained. Well, that's a big game 1 win against this Blue Team that has been so consistent this whole weekend.
Absolutely.
But Red Team just hit so hard.
This is definitely a case of one team is swinging. It's like, it's definitely the, I don't know. It's one of those things where there's definitely little holes to be able to be broken through, and red team, rather than trying to excavate nicely, has brought a jackhammer, and it's just blowing it open here. It's just being able to exploit things like the nest being separated here.
It's tweezers versus a mallet.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And red team, man, they have been hitting pretty hard with that mallet, but can the blue team turn things around with their precision? That is what we've seen so much from them, is phenomenal teamwork, phenomenal combos, but in these 1v1 situations, red team has just looked so good.
But Rob using that high recovery, it is good for him to preserve himself here, but Ness got left kind of alone, took a decent amount of damage here, but still, blue team is sitting on a good lead here.
We'll see that up smash. Both members of the red team knocked up high. Phenom barely able to hold on to that stock, and J12 losing that first one with the Falcon. Phenom gonna make a slow recovery to try to get back, but got gimped by the yo-yo. Didn't realize he had already burned his double jump.
Not the coin spike. So tough. Able to get the landing there, trying to fight his way through the gyro. Kazuya closes the distance, takes the item and says, I don't need it, throws it into Volcano.
That's just, imagine in the trailer, he just walks over with a gyro, just drops it.
If Kazuya throws anything, it's into a volcano automatically. I don't make the rules.
Man, can they get themselves back into this game, though? The massive stage of Kalos has been so good for blue team. It's taking big reads like that up smash for the red team to even take that first stock, but it's been hard to lock down the blue team. They've been able to make so much distance for themselves.
Yeah, and R.O.B still 3 stocks, looking healthy, 90% on both the red team here. Has to go for the recovery, but Ness is able to just handle that light work himself.
Oh, that's it. Wow, J12 actually had his jump taken. Man, blue team loving Kalos.
Dude, Ness is carrying this with edge guarding. Ness's ledge trapping and edge guarding has been incredible and is carrying through this Kalos game. It is just ridiculous the way he's playing this.
Well, and I feel like Beastly's just playing so evasively on these side platforms where, as either member of the red team, you have to be very committal to challenge somebody up there.
Oh,
and Grayson, you said it was the Ness carry out there. I'm seeing a little bit of R.O.B handling things.
And as you say it, you speak it into existence. R.O.B is on a platform, jumps once. Kazuya jumps at him a single time. He says, foolishness. Down air. Sends him to, oh my God. What a finish.
And like, that wasn't even like, you know, a setup or anything. He was just like, oh, you're going to jump at me, bet. Goosh.
Yeah, exactly. You just can't, it's exactly what you said. Overextending to fight these characters on those side platforms is just an absolute death sentence.
I sentence you to game 3.
Look like they're looking around the stage a little bit here, taking some time for themselves. Got some phones out. So I think that they're asking about the...
probably a rule set.
Yeah, rule set. Maybe they are not sure where they're at in brackets. They don't know if it's 3 out of 5, how it's going to go for the stage ban.
It's definitely 2 out of 3.
Definitely 2 out of 3.
I think they're probably wondering if they can run it back to PS2 or not.
Oh, yeah. Okay, that would make sense.
If we have DSR involved, of course, that is the rule that means the last stage you won on, you cannot go back to. And some people will just say, whatever, do what you want. But red team looks so solid on Pokemon Stadium 2. Blue team has every right to invoke that rule and say, no, you can't go back to that.
Absolutely. I mean, that is definitely the way to play it for sure. I know that some people always, I mean, it's like, it comes down to things like pausing, right? I mean, take it.
Right,
whatever if it's in the rules, absolutely. I mean, the rules are there for a reason. So yeah, don't let them go back. They looked incredible there. So
being a homie is a privilege and not a right. You know?
Well
the gentleman's rules, you don't have to endorse it.
No, absolutely not.
You certainly can.
No, yeah, that's an age-old saying in all fighting games in Smash. That is, we take those.
We take those.
Yeah, absolutely. So whatever we can get. But we'll get this stage thing figured out for you guys in just a moment. Again, thank you for tuning in as we continue through top 8 of doubles here at DreamHack Dallas, man. The tournament has been incredible, and this is just day 1. It's only doubles today. It's just doubles today, and this has just been ridiculous.
Oh, and then we get singles tomorrow, and of course, if you're watching this channel all weekend, right, which you should be, you're going to get tons of other fighting games. You're going to get, what, KOF, Strive? I know both of those are on.
KOF and Strive are both going to be on. I believe there's going to give you a couple peeks of other things, but those are going to be the main tasters for sure.
Got any Melty?
Coming into Sunday. I don't know if Melty's on stream. I think Melty's a side game.
Too bad. I saw the Melty setups are one of the only ones that I saw a lot of people playing on. I was like, oh, well, right, it's Melty. How could I forget?
Well,
all right.
You talked about it before. I think it's finally time.
This is Phenom's main. This is Phenom's main in the Fox, mostly. This is what most people know him for. It's a character that Beastly also has in his arsenal, interestingly. So we'll see if he has ideas of how he wants to deal with it as we go Game 3. The deciding one to see who moves on to losers semifinals. And as we go to Battlefield, that is Phenom wanting to say, this game is going to go vertical. I want to be able to meet my opponents on these platforms.
Absolutely. And so far, team play has been on 10 in this game. Both players just doing an amazing job of coordinating with their teammates all the way through. I like them splitting up there for the recovery and then going to save Captain Falcon. Another great call out there. Fox is looking good so far.
This is where Fox really shines in doubles. Yes, he can take a front line, but what he's so good at is, just like Falcon can do, you run in from the side and support your teammate. But right there, when your Falcon's locked in a 2v1, sometimes you gotta go, good luck, buddy.
Yeah, exactly. It's a, you know...
I'm not jumping into the middle of that.
Try to go for the chase down there. The trade goes heavily in Ness's favor. He gets the kill. 3 stocks apiece here to the red team's 2.
My goodness, that Nair hitbox lingers so hard, but J12 connecting that strong knee. Gonna give Beastly some time to recover off stage, but yeah, that's exactly what I love to see from the Fox. Oh, you thought you had an opportunity to strike back? Psych, I got the bicycle kick.
And all of a sudden, we're just even once again. The momentum from the red team is continuing to carry here. And another great save there on the punished Raptor boost.
Beastly was waiting for the low recovery where he could have dropped the yo-yo down. Eventually committed to going after that high recovery, but again, Phenom playing phenomenal support, but that was brutal.
The team combos are just too strong here. R.O.B trying to go for the edge guard here. The Falcon hug, able to get himself back up.
Oh, and again, Beastly is looking for those low Falcon recoveries. There's nothing he can do to contest that yo-yo. Blue team in a big lead. Red team needs something definitive to get themselves back.
Oh my god, the side magnet stall was incredible there to be able to find the throw. Tried to run up and shield behind his teammate, trying to play protector here. But R.O.B is just going to make it back, no consequence. What a way to go.
Great offstage play by Mold. He has not been fooled by this Falcon one bit. Beastly, though, is struggling to keep him in the disadvantage. And look at that target switch from J12, keeping his team in the game.
Oh, Yo-Yo barely connects here. Gyro controls a lot of space. What a reflector to get him and his teammate off the stage, but it doesn't matter. Ness is able to control the range so well, and now the 2v1 once again.
That is the back air to get J12 one stock, but you've got too much to handle on your plate. Beastly with the deep edge guard, popping off out of the chair a little bit. His team getting up into losers semifinals. Phenom and J12 out at 5th with a good run. But Beastly and Mold looking even stronger.
Yeah, absolutely. Another great showing from the 5th place teams, man. Getting up into top 4, every single team has been looking just in amazing form. Like you said, not even all the teams here are playing as static teams. It's mostly just teams of people who just team up, figuring it out as they go. And that is part of why the action has been heating up so much more as we've rolled on. They're finally finding that chemistry, seeing how they want to play together. It's just as good as it gets.
It's so important to get warmed up with your doubles partner through one of these brackets. And that's why, again, earlier on in the day, you see people stumbling a little bit because it's early and you haven't really warmed up your combos or whatever. But this deep into the bracket, you better be on point. And these people have been. So, Proxy, we got our top 4 decided now. We have one set to play in winners, and then we have one set to play in losers. And then things will go from there. I do know that in winners, we, of course, have the immutable, ironically, Mudace and Lima team that have just been so solid today, but the same goes for Kronos and Shu, who have been just on point. Like some of the most impressive team synergy I've seen in a while.
Agreed, and I think that the one thing that you pointed out that I think is going to be the big takeaway from their clash is that I think just character-wise, I think this is a bad matchup for Mutant Lima. I think they're gonna have to overcome it with just sheer skill. Honestly, you got to diff them. Like there's no other way you're gonna be able to come back to this one. Honestly, like. Because just like you said, Snake does incredibly well against Bayonetta and has a reasonable matchup against Palutena, and Mario fills in the gaps for Snake incredibly well. One very popular team composition for playing doubles is just taking a character who dominates one sectional, and then the other character is used only to fill the gaps in that character's play. That's a lot what you see with Snake and a rushdown character, so it's going to be these two just covering each other's weaknesses incredibly well.
Yeah, I love Snake in doubles, but
yes,
again, especially somebody who's mobile and can keep people juggled for a long time. That's just amazing, amazing synergy.
Yes.
So we'll see how things go when that set plays out. Of course, you've also got the losers match between, the two victors that we just saw playing it out there, but it will be that winner's final set coming up first. We're, we waited on Lima for a little bit to get through the batch pickup line. Now we're waiting on him to go use the porcelain throw. Oh, never mind. He's done.
The summoning. Very nice.
I shared some personal information for no reason. Sorry. Apologies to Lima. Now, we can't let anybody know I poop!
Oh, my God.
Well, I'm excited to see this. I don't know if this is going to be best of 5 or for best of 3 all the way through. It is going to be best of 5 for the top 3 matches then. I believe either top 3 or top 4. But that is going to be exciting because I project that this set is going to go back and forth.
Yeah, I agree, and I like longer sets. Longer sets are where short sets are fun because I love seeing people just get cheesed in crazy ways in one game. But long sets are where you see the better player win. The adaptations come through. Both teams get to play at full speed and be able to have plenty of time to figure each other out. So expect this first game. It's going to be a lot of experimentation here. You got a couple games to give. Get it in early and see what you can get away with.
Go for the cheese when you can, right?
Yeah.
If somebody's not prepared for, a Bayonetta to chase you up high or early, then by all means, go for it. But immediately right off the bat, there are those grenades coming into play. The only counterplay that Lima really has to that is that he does get free witch times off of those grenades.
Oh my God, but immediately afterwards, Kronos just runs up to Munace's shield and mercilessly sticks him. He's just getting so aggressive in these scenarios, but the dash attack comes through and almost is able to carry up.
And this is what you're going to want to see from the blue team most of the time is the Bayonetta matching up against the Mario and the Palu matching up against the Snake. Those are your most favorable matchups, particularly for that 1v1 heavy play style that the blue team plays. But that forward smash from the Mario, taking out one apiece, and then the Snake up air, there's been plenty of friendly fire.
Oh, and that team combination to put Snake so compromised, 60%.
And Lima... That is a very, very early stock to drop. Unfortunate to see for the blue team, but as red team, time to put the pedal to the metal.
Absolutely here. Snake just hanging out on the platform, just kind of chilling. No reason to overextend here. Mario continuing to take a decent amount of damage, though. Hasn't really been able to put much out, as Lima's playing a lot more safe in these scenarios now.
But still, even when you think that about Lima, he'll still go deep off stage, but Shu has been doing that all weekend. My goodness, how does he keep finding these?
Nice parry. Recognizing that Mario had everything covered except for that, just holds the shield. Very smart. Stuck on the platform, though, in the back air. What a DI mix-up.
Oh, and then going for a second with the setup out of the up air into the back air. Lima will consistently find that, and Shu is able to make it back, and Lima holding out that up air gives him the avenue. He's going to support his teammate because he knows he can't do it without his Palu.
He's pulling the RPG. That was a scary one for sure. Lima.
Oh,
the juggle! And the incredible kill coming out. What a carry from Lima.
That was ecstatic. That was amazing with that down smash. And now blue team, where they looked like they were playing from behind against the red team this whole set, an explosive stock from Lima. They have it in their hands now.
Oh, trying to go for the back air, trying to fall out, look for those early percentage kills here. Got to get the kill. Lima's the priority target here. Multi-jab, no problem.
You don't even mind with the Palu this deep. Oh, yeah, goodbye. Goodbye. Yeah, you're gone.
Wow, and now it's just an incredible... That's just... Like, you can't teach that. That's a clutch... That is a red team mostly in control for a lot of those scenarios. Lima sees the opportunity, goes for the down smash. Unfortunately, both players, they were just hugging it out off the stage.
That is one of the reasons why playing up, any strategy that has you playing up close next to your teammate is so dangerous because you open yourself up for something like that. And now we're going to see the character that I'm more familiar with for Shu is the ZSS. know him for this in singles mostly, and the Mario has looked so good in doubles, but
Yeah.
I think after the amount of times that the Bayonetta just did so much damage, so many good edge guards against the Mario, I don't blame him for switching it up.
Absolutely, especially into characters like Palutena, having a little bit of extra range to represent. Helps out really, really good.
But yeah, Shu, I mean, she has been playing phenomenally thus far, and I'm excited to see her.
Oh, the stick!
To see her ZSS alongside Kronos. These two are going crazy.
Okay, got the forward air.
No.
Almost able to kill, not quite though. Still had both of the actions.
That is Bayonetta, baby.
They're swinging for the fences, trying to go for everything here. Shu trying to play that supportive. She gets the, okay, the flip kick almost gets the kill. It's very close.
Okay, Kronos having to take the long way around to make it back.
Playing a little duelist. He's back.
Yeah, a little, man, I miss some duelist. If only we could play it in Ultimate. And now Lima bailing out, trying to witch time that grenade, but Shu, she does lose that first stock to that up air. Mudace with some great coverage, and that's an early percent to lose that stock, too.
Falls down, pulls the grenade, able to land, try to go for the throw. What a call out. Oh, then the nowhere DI. Sends it straight off stage, gets the trade though.
Yeah, big explosives. Again, coming in so clutch against Bayonetta. The C4, of course, great. Shu, oh my god. With Mudace off stage, that could have been like 8 billion%.
Oh my god. That's almost a stock ending situation here. Shu try to get the edge guard there on Lima. Nice snare falling down.
Lima using all of his resources to get back to the ledge right there, letting Kronos control the stage, juggle mute. That's his first stock gone. And Kronos fires back against Lima. Kronos and Shu look amazing.
The team combos from these two have been incredible here, and I love it. The high-octane pressure that Zero Suit Samus puts out is very similar to what Mario can do, but Flip Jump is just so dangerous, especially in these mid-range situations where Lima has been thriving.
And she doesn't have to deal with Lima keeping her in disadvantage forever.
Absolutely agreed. There you go, going for the Flip Jump again, able to air dodge out from the Palutena, lands and pushes away, but now Snake kind of in trouble.
Ooh, dashing and waiting for Lima to get into that tech situation. That is free damage for Kronos to take, knowing that that up smash is going to come through. 84%. Lima close to death, especially with Kronos being the one 1v1ing him. But jabs, not enough.
So, okay. Going for the early up B. Already used the air dodge, has to fall down with the bathtub. The back air is not enough to save him, though.
Now just letting Shu take control of the game. She's been so good on the front lines, and yeah, the friendly fire a little bit frustrating to see. And now that stock gone for Kronos, but Shu gets one of her own. It's down to Mudace to close out a 2v1.
And they're going to go for the stick. I love the decision here. The Nikita's still coming, but okay, is able to manage to avoid almost everything.
Go get him. Go get him, kid. Oh, it's on Snake now.
It said go, my
child. Okay, back on ZSS.
Stuck in the forehead, got the
now
swap.
It's on mute. Yep.
Me gets the kill. Incredible teamwork there from the two.
Those stick strats are one of the major reasons why winning a 2v1 against any Snake team is nigh impossible.
But yeah, that and just being able to go for a potential cheese tackle, even like getting the throw with characters that are able to go for the high up throws if they accidentally have a grenade in their hand, just being able to close out stocks like that, it's tough.
Ah, yes, the strategy that shall not be named.
Absolutely, thank you. I'm glad you knew where I was going with that.
As a brawl vet, you know I could say it. I don't know about you. I'm allowed to.
You know.
Game 3. We'll see if Blue Team has an answer for the ZSS. Shu, she brought it out in some dominant fashion in that Game 2, and the answer to this seems to be to add another platform to the stage.
Yeah, and try to get the kills off the top. 26% early on. Lima is abusing Shu right now. The neutral air gets all of them and resets the situation, but still heavy Blue Team favor.
And this is what the Blue Team does so well. They just batter you and batter you at early percents. Lima tried to witch time the C4, took some damage, but now keeps the pressure on Shu at the ledge. But that ZSS aerial mobility, again, so good in that matchup against Bayonetta.
Kronos keeps trying to stick people. Kronos is going for it so often. Goes for the up tilt, almost got the kill, but not quite. And there again, was looking for it.
He got a little taste in that last game, and he was like, I want more.
Okay, edgeguard time. Tried to go for the... Okay, was looking for the trumpet, looked like.
Okay, and Mudace trying to just keep stage control for whenever Lima's able to make it back. He goes for that edgeguard against Shu. She overcommits with that up B. Early flip kick important. Lima burned all his resources, though, and again, we see the SD. It's so easy to do with Bayo. Oh!
Oh my god.
2 for the price of 1.
Twice in a row, Lima has just forward smashed multiple times in the same spot and has killed every player on the stage.
It is kind of a delete button when you think about it.
Definitely love to see it here. Why tech chase when I can just forward smash?
Exactly. Yeah, I'm not going to overcomplicate things.
So Shu, good use of the flip jump to make it back. Oh, but the wake up tilt. What a way to stop her in her momentum.
And now she's going to try to ledge trap that Palutena. She hasn't had a lot of options. She's mostly been tasked with taking on the Bayo so far. But now that the roles are reversed, Kronos just as happy to handle the Palu as has been the case for so long. We are dead even on stocks, but red team behind on percents.
Grenade tried to go for the drop, looked for the back air a little too far. Has to see for himself. What
Kronos.
A block!
Oh my god.
The discipline from Shu for her to save her jump there was unbelievable.
Yeah, I'd be dead.
Absolutely.
I'd be dead. That's why I'm commentating and I'm not playing. Like,
the first thing I do there is jump.
Yeah, every
Holy
single
moly.
time. But
What a
Shu,
stop.
more wherewithal than I. And red team now at the stock disadvantage. Lima's going to try to put on some of that damage with the switch over to try to take on Kronos.
Oh.
The quick stock taken from Shu, though.
Another nice one there. Shu going down, flip jump again. Is safe from that position, actually.
Well, both members of the red team off stage. We've seen what's happened here before. Mute coming right back in with that counter hit. The invincibility on the shield coming in clutch. Lima's the last one to hold on to the second stock, but the
Oh,
stage
no.
spike, we're down to even again.
Lands, gets a throw, back throw into dash attack. Good little DI mix up there.
Oh my god, Shu! Oh!
That and Kronos able to get a huge chunk of damage there. On Lima really early, camping the top platform. I like this a lot, especially if you're looking to play the stock tank role and end the scenario.
And Mutace, I love the idea to try to go out with the Nair. If you trade with that boost kick, then you're going to be seeing a dead ZSS, but Shu's mobility was too good.
Oh, and laying them down with the down throw actually puts them a little too low for the boost kick to carry them up. A tough one.
Now Bayonetta trying to maneuver back on stage. Coverage from red team amazing, but Bats Within coming in clutch. If only for a moment. It's down to Mute in the 2v1 once again. And they're going to maybe go for these stick strats again, but at these high percents, it's a little bit more dangerous.
Yeah, and Mute is aware at this point, so it's staying close enough to make sure that it's not going to happen. But there is the stick. Nikita straight afterwards, tried to go for the edge cancel, but it's too far. Has the C4 now.
Oh my god. Okay, honestly, the stick and then the teleport close was such a great idea, but Kronos on top of things with that forward tilt. Red team, 2-1 lead in one more game. We'll put them in grand finals winner's side.
Hey, the idea was unreal, to be honest. I really, really like the things that they're scouting for. And it really, honestly and truly, she's doing it. Shu's swap to ZSS has been such a momentum shift that the other team just doesn't really have an answer for yet. Her ability to, like you said, get out of strings and still threaten early percentage kills while working well with a character like Snake and covering those gaps has just been unreal.
I think what's even more impressive is that her damage output has only gone up since she switched off the Mario. But that, again, that's the ZSS is the character that I know her for.
Yeah.
And I'm not surprised to see it put in this much work. It's just crazy that you do that off of Mario, who is like the I put on damage character.
Yeah, exactly. Designed only for one thing.
Hit you a lot.
We'll see. We're going to stay the same teams here, lock it back in, and get ourselves straight through. I didn't see the stage pick. We'll be interested to see.
Back to Battlefield.
Back to Battlefield. Okay, I mean, I don't think the stage pick was bad, so I do like this. If this is their comfort pick, I think it's a good call.
I mean, honestly, again, you have so many opportunities for early kills as the red team on the stage, right? If you catch Shu landing on one of these top platforms, for example, as a Bayo, you potentially can take a quick stock, basically regardless of percents, because ZSS is so light.
Another witch twist there. Able to evade. Trying to keep Snake away from this Palutena when you can. Oh, what a forward smash for an early kill, speaking of.
The classic Lima. Mutes caught in that combo, so he had to abort after just the witch twist. And again, we've seen a lot of times where Lima really takes his time recovering, and it leaves Mutes alone on stage for a while. Great tech by Shu.
Couple good trades in a row there. Puts him away, the back air. Shu, great call out from her.
And now falling right into the forward smash, though, again, like you said, sometimes Lima just doesn't overcomplicate things. He just says, well, I'm invincible. Here's a big fist. Don't run into it.
Okay, good use of the shield with the grenade. Oh, but unfortunately drops the grenade off the platform there. Not what you want to see. Gets stuck out by the Palutena. And then Boost Kick just takes control of the stage from everyone.
Kronos, great recognition with the C4 right there. Mutace didn't even know that it was there on the stage. And that is red team getting the stocks back to even. But again, blue team, they have not been able to keep up with this damage output. And that air dodge from Shu, putting red team way behind now.
Okay, landing with the grenades, try to go for the back air. Nice trade there from Mutace. And good dare from Shu to break out of that. Down air from Zero Suit is one of those really high risk, high reward situations, but in doubles, it kind of takes on a new life of just being able to dive kick, break out of situations.
Yeah, and dude, again, I feel like all of the ZSS options to escape from disadvantage are like doubly important in doubles,
yeah.
Right? Because you have to deal with so many other hitboxes that creating space is at a premium in this mode.
Got the back throw, and then immediately goes in for the snake. I love that. Again. And all of that comes off of the decision from Mutace. Mutace throws Shu off the stage, immediately goes to assist their teammate.
Now Mute gonna get hit away from a whiff punish by Lima's neutral air. Shu going for something big. This is going to be it. Yep, Lima, no! Didn't want to continue on that combo. Shu only had the air dodge left.
Okay.
Great.
Try to go for the counter. I like the idea. You're doing a lot of good things so far. Try to go for the boost kick. Nice tech. No punish.
Just, again, how wily ZSS is cannot be understated in doubles, but up tilt to back air. You're never going to see Lima miss those. We get our first game 5 of the day.
Absolutely, and there's no better teams I would rather see play this out. Between the two, these have been two of the highest level things that we've seen.
I think we can pretty definitively say these are the two best teams in the tournament right now.
Absolutely. Winners finals, right?
And I am happy to see a best of 5 go to game 5 between these two, because at the end of the day, I want to see some parity. I don't just want blowouts.
Of course.
I want good sets.
Of course, absolutely. I mean, that's what everybody tunes in for. And what everybody, unless one of these players is your homie, in which case we're rooting for the blowout. But we're hovering. Okay. There was a thought of Cloud there. There was a real thought of Cloud. We hovered Cloud and changed costumes, but it is going to be the Snake. I think this is the best call for sure. Kronos the Snake just looked unreal.
Now, the top platform will be taken away once again. We go to small battlefield where Kronos with the Snake has just proven to be a dominant demonstration of stage control.
Absolutely, dropping both those grenades straight under the platform there just to try and make it a little more awkward for blue team to actually get control of them. And yeah, using up tilt just to cash out on some damage, recognizing the grenade was a guaranteed hit there.
Shu just not trying to get too aggressive with these combos. It's really just one hit, get me out. Air dodge to get away, but man, she has just been sandwiched between Bayo and Palu for most of this game.
Oh, grenade actually breaks up the team combo there. Trying to go for the landing. Neutraler sends him out. It's going to go off the stage for Lima, but Shu chooses to decline and heads straight back.
To try to pick up on a team combo with Kronos, who got the grab. You do that down throw. Perfect fodder for your teammate to follow up. And red team following up on a very nice performance there, taking the first 2 stocks of the game.
A display of flexibility from Kronos here. The double up tilt. Stretching out both them legs. Able to land with a neutral air dodge here. A high percent for both players, though. So this could be evened up in a heartbeat.
Lima using all the resources off stage, and if you don't know, when Bayonetta uses a lot of special moves, her landing lag will be increased exponentially, but if she grabs the ledge, she doesn't have to worry about it. That's why she likes to go off stage and use all of those. But we do have Mutace taking that first stock on the Snake. Shu, the last one to be holding on to her first stock.
Is that flip jump, able to get away, avoids the witch twist as well. Good positioning, and continues to use the flip jump to great effect. The neutral connects, but perfect the eye to the corner.
Oh, Lima, though, racking on lots of damage. Shu, she went for the save and instead got herself killed. Kronos didn't have C4 in hand. It was on stage, and what was a big lead for them is now suddenly one that blue team gets to run with.
Not that back, though. Tried to go for the... Okay, I like the idea a lot. Wasn't quite able to work out, though. Tried to throw him into the C4. Drops the grenade at his feet and retreats a little bit, just trying to position better, but unfortunately gives up too much stage control. Lima gets back on, and what a team combo from the red team. Misses the opportunity for the second kill, though.
Shu thought that there was going to be a down throw from Chronos, but instead she just had them go right past her. Okay, high juggle right there. Lima at these high percents. He is not going to let off the gas, though, if I know him. That forward smash knocking Shu off stage, and potentially blue team could take a definitive stock lead.
Okay, lands. Good block of the forward tilt. Flip jump. Good amount of damage again. Looking for anything here. Down throw. Try to go for the down smash. Not quite there.
Didn't have the time. Mudace had the save ready with the back air, and again, Lima just always on point with the forward smashes. It is down to Chronos to do it against a fresh Lima stock and about 57% on the Palu of Mudace. Two people who are consistent. Can the Snake break out and do it?
Oh, air dodge directionally is going to be very, very tough in these scenarios. You got to be more careful about how you use that, especially a Snake. Once your air dodge is gone, your lifeblood is over. You have nothing else to be able to recover other than like wave bounce grenade.
Yeah, you don't have air drift as Snake. That is not a tool that he knows.
93%, dude. What a build up here. They're doing such a good job of just mauling him out, never having a chance to get back into this.
Wow, and Lima says, I don't care if this ends the stock because I know that I will be able to finish this with the back air. I'm not dropping it. Blue team clutching it out in a back and forth set and moving on to winner's side of grand finals.
Yes.
But like I said, it was back and forth, and I am fairly certain we're going to see that set again in grand finals.
Yeah, we might have to. I mean, that's going to be one of those things. We still got plenty of teams coming up through the losers bracket. But we gotta see who's gonna climb their way up the pagoda to be able to get back into the winners finals, grand finals rather. But real quick, we're going to take a small break. If you guys have watched any of the action so far here at DreamHack Dallas, you already know you have to keep it locked. It's gonna be just a moment, and we will return with the culmination of top 4 of Smash Ultimate Doubles. See you guys in just a minute.